it's Izzy, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the Apple Watch Series 3 and if it's worth it in 2021. Off the bat, the Series 3 is pretty old compared to the latest version of the Apple Watch, which is the SE and Series 6. They came out around, I think, September last year, so it's pretty old compared to this, which came out like maybe four to 5 years ago, I'm pretty sure. And this is actually the oldest Apple Watch you can get in stores now in Australia, because they've taken off the Series 2 and Series 1, and this goes for around 299 Australian dollars, which it's not a bad price to get into just the Apple Watch ecosystem if you're new to it and you're on a tight budget. But if you're not on a tight budget and you'd like to get the latest of the greatest, then probably the Series 6 and the SE is probably your best option. But in my opinion, I think the SE is just a tiny bit better because it's cheaper and packs in most of the features the S6 has, but it's just that a few features which like oxygen blood level, which is on the Series 6, that's not on the SE. But depending on the person you are, like I feel like the SE is definitely worth it if you want to get the latest features, but also I guess get the high end but not too expensive compared to this, which is only $299, and the SE I think is going for I think is at 479 Australian dollars, and that I'm pretty sure is the 40mm version, as there's two versions within the Apple Watch, just I guess series between the series. So with the Apple Watch Series 3, the one I have right here, there's a 38mm and 42mm. Those are the two versions. But then with the latest versions of the Series 6 and SE, there's a 40 and 44mm. So it differs, I guess, across the years. It starts to grow over the time between the series, as this comes in 38 and they don't sell 38s in the just latest versions. But this does pack a lot of things, and as you guys can see, there's something wrong with the Apple Watch, but as you guys can see here, though, you can change up anything. You can do obviously check the time, you can check the weather, and if you actually press this button here, double click it, it actually brings up a no cards, so you can add like an Apple Pay, like you can add your card to Apple Pay and then use this to pay if you've maybe forgotten your card and don't want to pull out your phone. So like, let me show it just right there. So yeah, you can go through a lot of things on this phone. You can also play games, which I obviously don't recommend. They're like just 2-minute games that maybe you're bored on the train or something and you want to hop on, but they're like ping pong and Space Invasion and all these games. But honestly, the Apple Watch Series 3 is definitely a nice watch. It doesn't lag, doesn't stutter, it still runs smoothly today, and at a cheap price. It's a great start to get into the Apple Watch series and just all the products between them. But honestly, I love it. I think it's pretty nice. This isn't mine, by the way. It is my parents', so I'm just reviewing it. You can play music through this. So if you have like Spotify, listen to podcasts, or just Apple Music, you can go through that. And if you show you guys right here, you guys can see a lot of the apps right there, and like all these apps. There's like the calculator, just I guess there's a fitness app just to keep up with your fitness, which is not bad. You can also message on here. So there is where I think it's called talk to or speak to talk or something, or speak to text, where you can actually speak and it transfers into text and you can send that, as it is a little screen and I don't know how typing would be on here without the I guess speak to text, because it would be pretty hard getting text across on your Apple Watch. Check emails, which is really nice if you don't want to take out your phone and you get a notification about an email on your Apple Watch. You just go to the Mail app, which is here, which is really nice. You guys can see the Mail app, which is really nice, and it's amazing. I think it's a nice watch. It's a really nice watch for the price, as I've been saying for the past like 2 minutes. And you can also change up the bands, which are like, you can change up the colors. If you go to the Apple Store, which is probably the most recommended place to buy bands, as you get most of the customization there, as like there's just a load of bands compared to maybe your local store, tech store, which maybe has a few bands. Quick advisor, getting a screen protector would be really appropriate, as this does get a lot of scratches. And if you guys want to see, like across there kinda, there's some scratches, and it does pick up a lot of scratches. Fingerprints wise, it's not bad, but it would be recommended if you could get a screen protector or just maybe a case to cover it up, because these are pretty fragile. And if you're wondering how this charges, because I haven't explained it, use this magnetic charger where it clips on, so like that, and you guys can see, and it's a USB, so USB there, and if you plug it into just any, I guess, yeah, power adapter, it charges, which is really nice. And this most of the time can last me a whole day, and it depends because you can actually change up the brightness. So if you have a high brightness, it is going to die out on you maybe a bit earlier than if you have a lower brightness on, but it does last the whole day pretty well. And checking time, responding to messages, it's a great watch to have. And if you guys did enjoy this short overview, or just you'd call it review, on the Apple Watch Series 3, and if it's worth it in 2021, please hit the like button and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers and everyone who's commented on the videos. Thank you. And to end off this, in my opinion, I believe the Apple Watch Series 3 is definitely worth it in 2021, coming at a really good budget Apple Watch to get yourself into if you're on a budget, and it still runs pretty smooth.